everyone. How are you doing? I hope you've all had a wonderful 4th of July and had some time to just spend with your family and friends, or even if you were like us and no get together this year, just enjoy spending time together with someone special and celebrating the 4th of July. Even though we did not have a big celebration this year, I did do a little bit of decorating. I kept it very low-key for the 4th of July with the thoughts of transitioning into more summer beachy decor. We didn't have a get-together this year. Our family is pretty spread out, and a lot of people went to the beach already, and then my husband and our sons and their wife and fiance are all going to the beach pretty soon here in just a few weeks, so it's all good. We just we didn't have a big celebration. My husband and I just hung out by the pool most days because it is so hot, y'all, here in South Carolina. I don't know what's going on with this crazy weather, but it's extremely hot right now. So we've been staying cool by staying in the pool, or either we did try to go on the boat one day because we are right here on the lake, or right near the lake, and we in Lake Country. But we got out there and it was even too hot for our boat. Our boat started getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and we didn't want to overheat. So this was the motorboat, and so we just went over to some friends and kind of hung out with them a little bit and visited, and then came on back home. So very low key. And so what I wanted to share with you today was just a little bit of my holiday decor for the 4th of July, which does include some embroidery and sewing projects that I have done in the past. I have not done anything for the 4th of July this year, other than I did tweak a few of my own personal embroidery designs, and I do have that listed on my Etsy site. And then I have another one that I've been working on. I'm still not quite ready to release it, but so that's about all I've done. No big projects with that. And one of the main reasons is because I have been working on a very, very big special project, which I can't share yet. Hopefully I'll be able to share it before too long. And it's not a personal project for me, but it is a very personal project for some others. And again, I can't wait to share it. It's turning out, oh, so good. And I think actually I may be done with it, which is another reason why I have not been getting online much lately. But anyway, thank you for dropping in, and I'm gonna take the camera down and we'll just do a little stroll around, and I hope you'll stick around to see some decor and maybe some 4th of July inspiration that you can use for next year. Okay, friends, thanks so much. Let's take a look. Okay, and inside, when you come in the front door, I just kept it simple, again, with the same little greenery wreath that I keep on the inside door all year long. And I picked up the little sign from Hobby Lobby, Let Freedom Ring, and added the little bell from Hobby Lobby. Again, it's just a very simple, sweet thing to do, but I really enjoyed it. Over here on my foyer table, I'm sticking with a very summery theme. My little duck that stays out year long has the little blue nautical ribbon. I really would love to find more ducks. That's one thing I keep my eyes open for, the estate sales. Down below, this beautiful swan is another thing that I keep my eyes open. I've been lucky to find several swans. I'm still looking for that great big gigantic beautiful one, but it's okay, I'm in no rush. And it sits sweetly in a basket right under the table. Now on the lamp I have a little gold star that I just hung. This star, I think I actually got it for Christmas, but I use it more on the 4th of July just to add another little star somewhere. Above the mirror is one of my embroidery projects that I did a few years back. I made this cute little banner, and as you can tell, I embroidered the letters that say welcome. So I thought that's just a sweet little touch to add in the foyer. And some of you may recall that I used to have a mirror here with the sconces hanging on the mirror, but I decided to take those down and move them because I had my Vera Bradley plates in the dining room and I've swapped around some things in there. So I thought they'd look better out here. And they go well with the coloring in this room and some florals that I keep out. So just a quick little change there. In the den, I really don't have a whole lot of 4th of July decor out. It's more in summer mode here. Adorable little summer pillows with fringe that I made several years ago. This faux fur blanket we got for Christmas, and the dogs love it so much, so I don't have the heart to put it away, even though we really don't need it this time of year for sure. Over on this side of the room, again, you guys know I like a lot of color. This is I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I'm getting a glare from the light. There you go. This was one of my Goodwill finds this year, early this spring. Love it. Very nautical and gardeny looking. And the pillows I have, these are pillow covers. They're very, very nice. I got those from Etsy. I think it was just before Christmas or after Christmas. So that's pretty much what we have going on. Oh, I do have a little bit of a cute little balls and another little swan over here. The fireplace I love. It's just turned out beautifully. This is my summer look for the fireplace mantle. Oops, my husband's birthday cards are here. He turned 60 on July 2nd. So that was another fun thing. But anyway, over on the fireplace mantle, you may remember I had some teal plates on each side of the arches there. I removed those and just replaced them with my Biltmore plates. And you will see why in just a bit. Both of these plates have a different design. I only had the two, so I think they work really well here. I brought out my mother's beautiful brass candlesticks and found this little piece here from, where did I find this? I think it was Ross of all places. Yeah, I think it was Ross. So that's just the very simple look that I'm going with for the summer. And of course my little blue and white canisters. What do you call those? Jars. I'm drawing a blank on that. And then the summery look. I have this little lantern here that I picked up from one of our estate sales. And the two bamboo looking, I think those are supposed to go over like candles or something. I don't know, but I just really liked them. They look like gigantic wine bottles, bamboo wine bottles to me. But anyway, those came from Hobby Lobby very early this spring. And I had to get a new pot for my plant. It was outgrowing the pot that I had it in, so that's really neat. Okay, and for the one item that is very 4th of July that I'll share for my sewing friends, hopefully you will enjoy this, is my table runner. This is quilted. I did use a Designs by Juju quilt, end-to-end quilting for this. And I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm trying to, there you go. It has the stars and stripes. I'll figure out which one that is and link that in the descriptions below in case you like that pattern for the quilting. Now, I'll have to figure out where I got this quilt pattern from, but I'm thinking it was a Jordan Fabrics freebie. I will look it up and I will link that as well. But all these fabrics that I used, I believe they came from Hobby Lobby. And it's just a simple runner that has 5 stars all the way down. Oh, let me see if I can move this. There we go. Well, I can't move it. But anyway, it's got 5 all the way down. And one thing I did want to point out that I did on this, which I'm so glad I did. Table runners, I don't like it when everything's all the same direction. So if you notice on this one, in the center square, I am going this direction, and then this one is this direction. I rotated them all the way down so that no matter what side of the table you're sitting on, you get a view of the sailboats in a direction that makes sense from where you're sitting. I know, it's the little things like this. Okay, so moving on. Over on my baker's rack here, I brought out more blue and white decor and mixed in some shells. And these seashells I've recently acquired. They were my father's. We are cleaning out his home as he's about to sell it, and he had a huge collection of seashells. I believe most of these probably came from Edisto, if I'm correct, or maybe down in Beaufort area. They used to camp and picked up quite a selection of shells. The blue and white plates in the back, they're actually little bowls, and they're tins. They are collector tins that I picked up at not an estate sale. I think that was a yard sale one day, or it could have even been a church sale. My newest little addition is a sweet little duck that I got from Hobby Lobby. It was one of those clearance things that went on clearance recently. And I think it looks really great with the pearl plate that I have in the background that I bring out every year for summer, and the beautiful little oyster candle that my daughter-in-law gave to me one year. So that's what we have going on here in the den. Okay, now if you're hanging in there with me, let's take a look at the kitchen where we've got a little more fun going on. First off, my little bench here by the door where we hang all our little fun purses, you know, dog leashes, that kind of thing. This is our little drop zone. I moved out a pillow that I've had upstairs, and I wanted to show you guys that for my sewing friends. This what is called a reading pillow. I several years ago made several different reading pillows, which it was really fun. It's an enjoyable project to do. If you haven't made one before, you really need to give it a try. What it is basically you're making a pillow with a pocket. It's a reading pocket pillow. And this one, I did wording that I came up with myself because the design that I used for this one was a Designs by Juju oyster shell. This is so fun. I'll put the link to this design as well. Now it is inside of a the quilted part here. That was from Stitch Delight. That is one of her designs. That's absolutely beautiful. I have used that on a quilt that I made for one of my sons last year, that background, and it's just stunning. Over here, the words that I put together for this particular pillow: a book and a beach, and the world is your oyster. I thought that was pretty cute. I don't know. You tell me what you think. And again, this is where you would store your book. I thought that was cute for summer, and a great thing to keep outside on the lounge chair maybe in the summertime, you know, to keep your books or magazines handy. Okay, this is also another one that I made several years ago. I have not made a reading pocket pillow in some time. This one, I did camper applique, and I really don't remember where that one came from. That could be a Designs by Juju, but I'll have to look that one up, and I will link that as well. And then the wording here, I'm pretty sure I made this one up too. Traveling through the pages of a book is the best destination to camp. When I got on a kick for making these, it was fun just coming up with wording on my own instead of using other people's designs. If you have lots of fonts like me with embroidery, don't be afraid to make your own little wording designs. They're really not hard if you have software, and if you don't have software, I highly recommend it, so you won't be limited. But anyway, this one I made, that was of course the camper applique, and I used kind of a, I don't know, this was like almost like an upholstery type fabric, but we used to have a camper and we did some camping, so I thought this was a fun thing to have, and it'd be great in a camper. Of course I don't have a camper anymore, so, but I still have the pillow. I'm not letting that go quite yet. Okay, let's take a look around and get back to a little more 4th of July. Okay, over here in the kitchen, I swapped out the little plates. I used to have bird plates back here, and swapped those out for some green plates that I have, actually a set of 4 of these, and I used to have them above the doors, but I'm going to show you what's above the doors now in just a moment. But anyway, I put out a little hanging star item. I believe I got this from Dollar Tree one year, last year maybe, or 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. But I thought it was so cute. And you know, guys, even though I bought this from Dollar Tree, this would be an easy project to do in the hoop, make some stars, and then hang them on a piece of burlap ribbon like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so even though we did not entertain this year, I couldn't help myself. I had to bring out some glasses and my dispenser here, just to kind of set it up and give it a little more festive look here on the buffet table that I have by my doors to go out of the kitchen. I kept the lemons. I've had the lemons in there all spring. Kept the lemons in the topiaries and just added a little lemon sprig. And then over here, the tray, y'all recognize that for sure. I'm sure you do, because that's from Hobby Lobby. I just added little felt tip feet to the bottom because I liked it flat. And I usually have that on the little table over here, but just moved it over here to put some glasses. Now, my glasses are my little beach glasses, and they coordinate with some beach plates that I have over here. But I have to tell you something. When I was washing up my glasses, I had a set of 4. I broke one just today, right before filming this, as I was washing them, and cut my little finger here. It was like, oh my goodness. So, and then this guy here, I was pulling him out of storage, and his little neck broke, so I had to glue him together. So hopefully I'll be able to get through this day without any more issues. Let's hope so. Okay, now let's spin around over here to my shelves. This is where I do most of my holiday decorating, and that way it helps me keep it pared down, and it's a fun little visual here in the kitchen. I brought out the blue and white with the faux rosemary and some star plates that I have. Then I brought out one of my blue pictures. Love this. I think I picked that up at an antique store. I'm not sure it's really an antique. Hobby Lobby sign and Uncle Sam. And then down here, I have my beach plates out. Just added a little bow. And I brought out my 4th of July towel. And the design on the bottom, this is one of my designs here. This is the one I'm tweaking. I haven't released it again yet. So, we'll see. But anyway, I've made it into a pair, or excuse me, a trio of the banners. So I thought that was really cute, and then just put Happy 4th of July across there. I don't remember the font on this. I'll have to look that up and let you know. Of course, it's not my font. I don't do fonts, but the design below was mine, and I just linked them together. And then one of the other projects I worked on, this is my design as well. I made a little watermelon pillow. This one was my tester. I realized it was very small, so I made a much larger one that I have on a chair outside on the screen porch, and I'll give you a peek of that in a bit. Anyway, okay. And after I made the little watermelon pillow, I thought it'd be cool to do a banner pillow as well. This is as far as I got sewing it together. It is, has the stars and the little loops, and I just used some different fabrics. What I stopped for was, I just wasn't crazy the way my stripes kind of came together. But anyway, I thought the concept worked well, and I did give it a little bit more of a scallop edge to make what would be a banner pillow. Over on the table, I just kept out a little bit of decor here, in case I wanted to do a tablescape. And then in the bedroom here, I have, once again, my holiday tree. Most of the designs on here were done last year, and I really enjoy putting this one together. This one has my design of a star and stripe bow. you can see here's one of the newest ones that I did. This is called Freestanding Lace, and it has the look of stars and stripes. Now on this one, I didn't change out my bobbin thread. That's why you see a lot of white on the back of this one. Let's see, there you go. Traditionally, that's my first ones, you have your thread bobbin change so that it looks the same on the front and the back. Also, what I created last year, this is not my actual design on here. This was an Embrilliance design by Lisa Shaw that she shared with our group. And I just made a little hanging circle around it. She shared the fireworks design, and I just made a little circle here to make it into an ornament. And then also I had a fireworks design, which this is not mine. I'll have to look it up and see where it was. But I did the fireworks. I just created a background, a knockdown stitch background for the tail, I guess you would say, and then use the rest in applique form to create little fireworks ornaments that hang, and that was quite fun. So anyway, again, in my topper, I just used the little pit berries and stuck several of the stars in there from star picks from Hobby Lobby. If you get a chance to do a holiday tree, or if you enjoy it, I highly recommend, if you're doing embroidery, to make your own ornaments. They really are quite fun to do. Almost forgot to show you guys the fun little decor that I did in my kitchen pantry, my little built-in pantry here. I just simply put out some of my blue and white plates, some of my favorite blue and white plates there. I have the dinner plates. I have a set of 4 dinner plates and a set of 4 salads. I'd love to find more pieces with this set. But anyway, I just added the little melamine anchor red and white stripe plates and moved my little Pioneer Woman salt and pepper shakers over here, and that was it. Very simple look, but I love it. And I almost forgot to show you, this is where my teal plates that I had in the den ended up. I have 4 of them, and I actually have the dinner plates too, but I decided to bring these here in the kitchen so that I do not need to change out the plates as I have been. I've been going back and forth between summer plates and winter plates over these windows every year. I change out the curtains, and I've been changing out the plates as well. Well, I decided I'm gonna just try these teal plates up here for a while to bring more of that teal into the kitchen, and hopefully I won't have to change quite so much. I really do love that look. Now, down here, I did want to show you one other thing. This is a cute little idea for a dishcloth. I cannot remember where this came from, but it basically comes out looking like a little skirt, like a little dress for a little girl. And so you put your towel here, and then you sew this top part here. That's an in the hoop type project there. I think it's an in the hoop, or else it's a sewing project. I'm not 100% sure. For this one, I added Little Miss Liberty Lives Here. This is not my design. This one, I believe, was So Cute, or it may be Hoop Mama designs, but I will look that up and link that as well. That would be very cute on a little girl shirt. And some of my most favorite dish towels I brought back out. These are not 4th of July. This is just the summer towels. These are Embroidery Library Designs. I believe they're Embroidery Library. If they're not Embroidery Library, they are Urban Designs, but I will definitely look it up and link it below. And then of course, I just added the wording so that I could have both the pineapple and the luscious watermelon. For the back porch, I'm just gonna give you a quick little peek at a few things. The skirt, I did a little change up on this little table that we have out here. This table is where we keep all our beach towels for the pool. And originally it had the drapes that hung down on each side. I swapped those out and made a skirt, double skirt, so that it always had the skirt right here, but it did not go all the way to the floor, and that's a second shelf down there. So I just took the curtains that were on each side here and moved it and made another little skirt panel for the bottom. So now the towels are totally covered. My mermaids always stay out here. I replaced my plant that died last year. This is a mizu plant. Totally love my mizu. It'll have little pink flowers when it blooms. And over here, just a 4th of July centerpiece that I made several years ago. I just keep this in the attic when it's not in use. And then right here, I have to show you this little area. I have a little glass inside of this red container here. And this is where I put plants that I cut and I'm rooting. If you have any of the potato vine plants, they will root within no time, lickety split. Look at there. I just put those in there literally last week. So they're ready to go and plant, and I can cut some more and do it again. Over here, this is the big watermelon pillow. Had to show you this. This is quite large. It's seat size, as you can tell here. Let me step back so you can see. And that was my main little goal of what I wanted to make. And so I started with the smaller one and then bumped the size up. And as you can see, it's all embroidered in addition to quilted and put together. All right, and the last little thing I'll show you over here, over by the fireplace, I just put out some more flags. Flags, flags, flags. You can't go wrong with that. And just a few more flags, and drape some of the, oh, this is like fern looking garland type that I got from Temu. Not 100% sold on it. It's very plasticky looking, so works great for out here though. And outside, I did not do any decorating other than right here. I just hung a few flags and one big large flag. And that's all I did on the back porch here. Okay, well, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Thank you all so much for visiting with me, spending a little bit of time. Hope you enjoyed this little tour of 4th of July and summer decorating. And I hope some of these little projects maybe inspired you to get started on some things for next year, or maybe for the summer, who knows. Anyway, thank you so much for visiting here with me at Decorating with Embroidery, and I really appreciate you coming by. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you. Any of your comments you have would be greatly appreciated. Love to know you're out there. So anyway, y'all have a beautiful summer. I'm not sure exactly how soon I'll be back again. This is a fun little hobby for me, just sharing some of my embroidery decor. And so I'm not on a regular schedule yet. I appreciate y'all hanging in there and hanging with me, and I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if there's something else you'd rather me share in more detail. I know somebody did mention once about how to do embroidery on a koozie, and I hope to maybe be able to do something with that pretty soon. But you know, the holidays are coming up, lots going on, and I haven't forgotten you. So anyway, let me know if there's something you want to see, and I'll see what I can do to do that as well. Again, thanks y'all. Have a great summer. Bye.